Coming up next, I find myself a little tied up in the kitchen.
And she means literally.
Stay tuned to find out what we mean.
Hi everyone, and today on The Food Genius, we're coming to you from La Cuisine Gourmet, a high-end kitchen and appliance store in downtown Coral Gables, one of my favorite places to cook. I am Stuart Warren Dansby. This, as always, is Stella VIda, my almost getting better talented assistant.
I'm better.
You're better?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'll prove it to you today.
We got some cool stuff today. What do you got over here?
I have some little chickens.
Little chickens, Cornish game hens.
Yes.
And what we're gonna do with these bad boys is we're gonna put some of this in there. Wanna know what this is?
What is that?
That is a dry rub, okay? And a lot of times you only see that on pork chops or pork
What is
ribs.
that smell?
That is sage, oregano. It is also chili powder, paprika, and brown sugar, and some garlic powder, all mixed up in there.
Very
yeah,
nice.
it's really cool. Now, what I've done with this one, as you can see, is I've already pulled the skin back for you, okay? And what that's gonna do is you're gonna drop that inside, all right?
Okay.
And then you're also gonna drop it in the cavity. Do you think you can handle that?
That's easy enough.
All right, the other thing I want you to do is to tie this off like I did these two, okay?
The little
Just
leggies?
to tie the legs together, all right?
Okay.
So you go ahead and get that up inside the chicken, because
Okay.
I've peeled the skin back with my fingers.
Okay.
Put it in the cavity, and then you're good to go.
Ready.
All right? Try not, as you can see, try not to get on the outside, okay? Because
Yes,
we'll do that later.
I can do this.
All right, right over here, I'm gonna do some salt potatoes. And these
Colombian papa salteada.
are excuse me?
Colombian salt potatoes.
They're salt
Sorry.
potatoes.
Okay.
Why are they Colombian salt potatoes?
I grew up with them, they're Colombian.
So they have these all over Latin America, but today and only now, they are Colombian salt potatoes.
Yes.
What I've done is I've sprinkled a little bit of olive oil on here, and about 30 minutes before I cook them, I'm gonna sprinkle them with sea salt, a nice coarse grained sea salt, and really let that permeate. And that's the biggest reason I have the olive oil, so that it sticks to it, so the salt stays on there, okay? And then in my boiling water, I add more sea salt. So the salt flavor is gonna go all the way through. So we're gonna toss these into here. And again, normally I'm gonna cook that or let that sit for about 30 minutes before I would do it. But we'll still see if we can make it work on this one. Stella, how you doing?
I'm kind of constrained.
What? You're supposed to tie. What?
But I just couldn't get my fingers
What,
out.
did you
looking
attack
at-
the chicken?
No.
There was no knives here. What'd
There were,
you're
were
tying your fingers
This
together.
has a trick to it. Oh my
Lord.
gosh.
It's
It
not a
really is
trick.
not that easy.
All right, let's do this. Let's come on up here.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
I guess I'll just walk with you. You need to help me though.
All right, come on up here. Now,
poor
what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the one chicken that's good is gonna be right here on the grill, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna cook that, if it's an open grill like this, for about 2 hours total. If it's a closed grill, I'm gonna cook it for an hour covered on low indirect heat and then 30 minutes uncovered, okay? And in either case,
What are you gonna do about this?
you know what? I think we're just gonna untie you. How's that, okay? In either case, you wanna cook it on an indirect fire, all right? Because if you cook it on a direct fire, what's gonna happen is that skin's gonna burn, all right? So if it's an open grill like this, about an hour and a half, and then at that point, I'm gonna take this, the whole time I'm basting just a little light layer of olive oil, and that's when I'm gonna put it on there. Just when I get ready, about 30 minutes before, I'm gonna sprinkle the dry rub over it.
Why don't you do it from the beginning?
Because there's so much sugar in this, not so much that it's just gonna taste like pure sugar. It doesn't smell like sugar, right?
Not
It
at
smells
all.
like all the spices. But that sugar will burn the skin. So I want that skin to be golden brown, and I'm just gonna, about 15 minutes on one side, flip it, 15 minutes on another side that I've had the rub on there, okay? And then it's gonna be ready. It'll be nice and crispy and golden brown. And what's beautiful about this, that's one serving.
Nice.
You've got everything right there, and it's gonna shrink a little bit, obviously, when it cooks, so it's gonna be good for one person. This is a simple meal, it's a beautiful meal. Through the magic of television, when we come back after this short commercial, that bad boy is gonna be cooked perfectly. This one,
No magic's gonna fix that.
I'll see what I can do. We'll see how good I am. We'll be back after this message from La Lechonera Mojo Marinade. Hi everyone, we are back and now we're gonna check it out. It's finished. We have our Colombian salt potatoes, am I correct?
Yes, you are right.
And we have our Colombian game hens, right?
Yes, Colombian all around.
For sure. And these, of course, are dusted with our dry rub of brown sugar and some spices and some garlic and some sage and some oregano. You want to check it out? See if it's any good?
I'm so ready. Can I just grab it with my hand?
You grab what you want. I'm going for a wing.
How about the leg? Wow.
Isn't that a different flavor?
Yeah, it's so
Completely
delicious.
different.
Very nice.
Unbelievable. Good stuff. Colombian salt potato. Let's check this out. You know what's great about these?
Wow.
No butter, no anything, just the salt. It's cooked all the way through. It's a simple dish.
Very soft inside. Why do you use this type of salt?
Because the sea salt gives it a nice coarse texture that you can taste it, right? It's very, very different.
What a complete meal.
Good stuff. If you like this, if it looks as gourmet as it really does taste, log on to the website, livinlavidamiami.com. This and some more of my original recipes, all kinds of good stuff are there, okay? You good?
Don't mind me.
I think we need to kind of go because I think she's just gonna eat. And you are?
I am Stella VIda and I have a full mouth.
And I am, since you have a full mouth.
The food genius.
Go ahead and take another bite.
By far.
And you are?
Livin la VIda, Miami.
See you next week.